sign.
Hey guys, this is TechNationTutorials here with another video tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this really neat, really cool computer information application in Visual Basics 2010, 2008. Basically it loads a little splash screen and then this pops up with all your information. It tells you your computer name, your username, your operating system name, your total RAM, the CPU name, your CPU speed, your work area size, the brand name, and the model number. So let's go ahead and jump right into building this. Open up Visual Basics. I'm using 2010 and go ahead and create a new project. Go ahead and call it whatever you like. I'm just going to call it Computer Info App, just for short. And that's going to go ahead and create this form, and from here I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and within the properties I'm going to change a couple of things. I'm not going to change the name, but I am going to change the border style, and I'm going to do fixed to a window. I think it gives it a nice sleek look, especially for something that we're just displaying information, and it doesn't even have to be a full-blown app. So first thing is, this is using a lot of labels. And by a lot of labels, I mean about 20 of them. So I'm just going to I don't know what I added here. I think I added a scroll bar. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. But we're going to add labels. And we're going to add 19 of them, sorry. Or 18, sorry. 18. So let's go ahead and just start by building, or by putting the first label up in the top corner like I did there. And it should just snap into place, and go ahead and copy that and make 9 more of those, so you have label 9. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and line it up with all these other ones, and you don't have to do it, like, you don't have to do it perfect, because I will go over how you can get them perfect and everything. Right now we're just going to set everything up, so go ahead and line it all up on this side, the far side, and then we'll go ahead and start putting text into these labels and start writing the code. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on label 1, go down here in properties into the text, and call it computer name, because this is going to display the person's computer name. Second one will be username, and then the third one will be operating system name. Well, I wanted to do capital OS and then NAME. So operating system name, and I forgot my colon. And then number 4 will be total RAM. Number 5 will be CPU name. And then this number 6 label will be CPU. What happened there? Alright, CPU speed. Then forgot my colon. Then the 7th one will be work area size. And then the 4th or 8th one will be brand name. And then the 9th one will be model number. Oops, spelled model wrong. Number. And then once we have all that, we're just going to go ahead and line them up. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it all over to this side. And this is where we really start getting precise with our sizes. And I'm going to show you how I get it just right and I know it's even all the way across the board. Okay, so let's line these up. Okay, so the first thing I do is I add a text box. Now, I'm adding this text box to line everything up. So I put it, so if I move OS name and I click it into place with this one, and so basically we have our labels saying what it is next to it. But when I actually launch the program itself, let's let it load. See, I have all these labels, but then I use more labels to produce the actual information. So we're gonna need 9 more labels. So go ahead and paste those out. But what we're going to be doing is we're gonna lay them out so that they're even with everything. So now we can bring OS name up here and paste another label. And there's that. And we could go down here, bring RAM up, line it all up, paste another label, bring that up here, take your text box, bring it down again, line everything up here, paste another label, line everything up there, bring your text box down, line everything back up, paste another label until you have it all the way down and everything is lined up and spaced properly. So another label. So like I said, we'll have 19 total labels, but we're actually going to rename label 10 through 15 or 10 through 19. So, and I'll show you what I mean. And I don't know why I only have 17. Oh, because I forgot computer name. Okay, that's why. Okay, so label 18 will actually be up here. So now that we have that all spaced out, you can just go ahead and delete that and then resize it. And what that text box does is it makes sure that everything is spaced out just properly through the whole list, and you can go ahead and resize it a little bit. But you do want to remember that some of these do have really long names, like some of the processors have really long names. So it's up to you and how big you want to make it, but unfortunately the text will be chopped off if it continues. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to rename labels 1 or 18, or would be 10 through 18. I'm just going to see how much time I've spent. Okay, so I can relabel these and then we'll start part 2. So click on label 10, it should be for you. It might be 18. It's 18 for me, but we're not worried about the text at all. We're worried about the name. And the name, we're going to do I1. It's going to be I1 through I9. And the reason I'm doing I is for information. So I'd recommend you would name these the same as me, just so your coding will look exactly the same. But you don't have to. You just replace whatever I use is I1 through 9, you replace with text box 10 through 18, or list box, or label 10 through 18. So what am I on? I'm on 4, so I4, and then I5, I6, I7, I8, and I9. Alrighty guys, well that concludes part 1 of this Visual Basic tutorial. Basically all we did is set up the visuals. Next 2 tutorials we'll be going into the coding and grabbing all the information from different parts of our computer. So please give this video a thumbs up. It takes a couple seconds of your time and it really helps me out. I think I make a pretty good tutorial. Leave a comment on what you think. I appreciate you viewing. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe for a lot of more cool programming and web-based tutorials on this channel soon to be coming out. Thank you and have a nice night, morning, evening, or day.
Bullseye.